Okay, so we leave our snug harbour and our village that we got to know so well, heading towards the islands, the eastern islands of the San Blas. Yeah, so we just got here by lightning.
You and me, we're family. The bond that we share is as deep as the sea. No matter how rough things may come to be, you and me, we're family. Sing ho, hey, long for the ride. Ho, hey, I'll stay by your side. Ho.
So we've just made a pit stop in Nagaron, which is kind of like the grubby epicenter of commercial life in the San Blas. It's not the prettiest of islands, and the Kuna tribe who are there have kind of turned their back on Kuna way of life and kind of embraced capitalism and trade and the rest of it.
There's a shop here, we're going to go and see. They haven't got any bread, but they might have some other stuff. Okay, so this is the way to the shop.
But they got some melons and some oranges that seem better days.
Hola.
Hola.
No, that's three.
Tres,
3 gallons.
10.
10 liters, 3
gallons,
gallons. 5 gallons.
Yeah, so
8 gallons.
they do it pre-mixed, but we don't really want it pre-mixed. We're just walking over to the other part of the village to check out gasoline and maybe any more shops. So that was the place where we thought we might get a chip and a charge card for our phones to get data, but they've run out of chips. They seem to have run out of chips in it. They're called Sims chips, and they seem to have run out them in a lot of places actually in these little villages. It doesn't surprise me really. Phone boxes. I wonder if they've got a dial tone on these. No dial tone.
Is there?
Sort of. Not really.
Yo sé, fútbol americano, béisbol. Ese es mi deporte.
Oh, baseball.
Sí.
Ah, muy bien.
Okay, so this is the other little shop, but they've definitely sold out of chips in this whole island for mobiles. But yeah, these cute little shops around in people's houses just selling random stuff. You can safely say that Nagano was not a place to get fresh fruit and veg, so we were quite happy to be moving on to the other islands.
We're now trying to pick our way through some shoals because navionics is very inaccurate around here. We've got 2 catamarans ahead of us with forward scanners basically guiding us through. So you can probably see the breaking waves there on the reef. We've just squeezed through, it's about 2.5 meters, and we draw 2.1, which was a little bit scary, but we've got reefs to both sides of us now, so we're just working our way through the channel.
After anchoring, we were greeted with the delivery of fresh rolls.
We can do lobster hot dogs.
Buen precio para ti.
So this is Lisa, and she's known as Mona Lisa, and she is like the master mola maker. She does these beautiful designs, and she's travelled 3 hours to get here and to share her wonderful craftwork.
I am the master mola maker.
It's cool.
Many people know my name.
Yeah.
Many I am the famous for other people know my name.
Yeah.
In my house put my picture over there.
Really? Wow.
Yes, and the Banama Kusin guidebook. 3 hours for coming here. I'm from the mainland.
Yeah, she's actually from the mainland.
This is $20. Okay, your name?
Irenka.
Irenka?
And Woody.
Woody. Woody.
Ewan.
What?
Ewan.
So this is Venancio, traditional Kuna lady, and she's fanning the fire with her traditional dress. Really beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's
The
amazing.
stadium, the Kuna house,
Yeah.
country.
That's really detailed.
This is more bird.
The birds, pájaro.
This owl.
Oh, owl. Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
This is
Time that goes into making these molars, and they're so beautiful, you know, at the end. And you know, I want to buy. I do want to buy one off everyone. I mean, I almost feel like maybe we should just buy one off each person, so we've got each designer, like one off Lisa, one off Venancio. I mean, just off he goes now in his boat, and he's bailing out the water, and it's just, they have very little, but it's beautiful craft work. It really is. So the good news is that we're collecting a lot of water. This storm's just come over with this rain, and something's happened. Big bang, and AIS is working, but the depth is suddenly not working, and the wind speed's not working. It's hit us somewhere at the top of the mast. This lightning. Yeah, we got hit by lightning, and it's sort of cut out our depth, which is not very good in a place like this because there's real issues of depth around here. And then we realised we kind of got to this point where you sort of think, what are we doing? You know, why does everything keep happening to us? And I think it just opened up a can of worms, really. Anyway, the depth is working again, which is good. But I think that the problem is that things just keep happening to us, and we just both finding it really hard to stay above it all and stay positive. And yeah, and I even my motto, if things could be worse, even that just feels a bit kind of things could be worse. It always feels like things are really pretty bad, and they couldn't be worse sometimes. But I know it's, you know, relative, and you philosophize, you go, no, it's really not that bad. But we both realised that, you know, our confidence in this boat, I guess, and just us managing it was very low. And you know, I felt like we're kind of here surrounded by this coral, and we have no idea what depth we're in, and just things like that become really important, like depth sounder. It's one of the most important things in the boat, really. About making a decision and knowing what decision is the right decision to make, because one of the decisions is we just pack it up and just scrap it all and just give up. Just keep going on like we do, just limping along and trying to deal with all the problems that keep happening. And I suppose this blog our story was not supposed to be about limping along and just solving problems all the time. A little bit was supposed to be about, you know, discovering the world and seeing the wonders in the world. But it does feel like we're just always things going wrong, and we're very low at the moment, and we're just not really sure how, you know, what to do next, really, with our lives. That's probably about it.
It's been one of those days. We had a lightning strike right in the middle of the anchorage. We're not sure whether it hit us or just hit close by, but anyway, it knocked out some of our electrics, and so we spent a few hours trying to work out what was going on, and it was really stressful because we really thought we were kind of, you know, the cruising around the San Blas was over. We thought we were going to have to head straight back to Shelter Bay and try and sort things out, but miraculously we played with some wires and things came back online. So I know we need to do some further investigations, but for the time being anyway, we've got everything back and everything seems to work. So Arenka was in tears at one point because so many things go wrong. I mean, we still haven't replaced the battery bank that went down in Cartagena, and then this happened on top of that. So yeah, we had a few moments of reflection about how our luck seems to be not with us at the moment. But anyway, we're on this beautiful desert island. We came over with the dinghies and actually got the drone in the air and flew it around to get some nice views. And the kids are playing, running around. It takes about 30 seconds to walk around this island, and it's surrounded by coral reefs all the way around. And it's your archetypal desert island.
So yeah, this is an awesome little island. It's beautiful sand. Well, this little reef around here, it's all reef, but there's kind of a little bit of a deep spot over there where we are. Yeah, it's one of those beautiful little desert islands.
Oh, that's just beautiful. Like, even you turn around.
Do I look nice now? How cool does I look?
You look pale. You look very pale.
Can I push you?
Turn around. Turn around.
Yay!
This is a conch, and basically the thing that lives inside of it is this strange mangled creature that doesn't have a body shape. It's basically this big lump with two long eyes sticking out of it and a big claw thing. Really good if you fry them. Chip the second layer up. You look for the spice. You see there's the two big kind of spike line or whatever, and then there's the second smaller one. And right above the second smaller one in the very back, right there, you basically get a little hammer and you just like hit it out so it breaks. You can pretty much make it any way you want.
That sounds really cool then. We should definitely try that.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go and do a bit of snorkeling.
So today we're at this beautiful island and we're going to fly the drone.
So this is what life on a sailboat can be like. So we invite you to stay tuned for our next episode when we do manage to find ways of relaxing, we encounter a nurse shark, and we also have issues with our solar panels this time. Thanks for watching, and especially thanks to our patrons who make these videos possible. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to become part of our patron family for less than the cost of a coffee, then follow the link in the description below or put Mothership Adrift Patreon and it will take you to the right place.
As deep as the sea, no matter how rough things may come to be, you and me, we're family.
And finally, don't forget to subscribe and also check out our other channel which is dedicated to fixing your boat called Mothership Maintenance.